win coming up next. Number 50 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start. But he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. In his career, Polanco is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. In there, and it's even at 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton moves over. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex K.
Now at the plate, Alex K. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number
Here's
22.
Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have taken a 2. Puerto Rico will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's
leading up for the Marlins.
How about a whip
the
under
second baseman,
1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now,
Batting
and they're
second.
a fun watch.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Popped him up. Solari waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Brent Rocker, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
That's out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding forward now, Royce Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Bradley giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
Batting 9.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
So digging in now, Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Diaz is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ramirez has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Digging in, Luis Diaz. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in.
Nice
Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, J.J. Bradley. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.J. Bradley becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And it's fouled away. Diaz, the runner at second with one away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. The average to start play at .315. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Twins.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Anderson trying to get there. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well onto right field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. In now, Miguel Sano. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The designated
Next will be the designated hitter. Max Kepler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the...
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, it's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them. Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Arias on the grass. And there's 1 away. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
No ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down. Now to the plate, Brent Rocker.
Leading off for the Twins.
Yeah, going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty. That ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Now batting, the catcher,
Eugene Solari. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, Royce Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Bradley is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0. Leading off the inning, Harold Ramirez,
for the
and
Marlins.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Harold.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not
the
only
center
he's
fielder,
throwing
number
strikes,
25.
but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
He's really on a roll
now
right now on the mound.
First baseman.
Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
In there at the knees, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. At the plate, Christian Pacheco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Center fielder.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
1-1.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Luis Arias becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hay is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ripped down the line. Lewis is there. A dive. He's got it. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hernandez
your
takes
attention,
over
please.
to start the 6th inning
Now
on the mound.
for the Marlins.
Stepping up now. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 22.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Bradley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated
now
hitter.
It'll be the Minnesota DH, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting 1-0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It's a A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
And they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well at the deep center, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And a relay to the plate, and the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. So the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping into the box, number 6 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kay is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
Digging in now, Michael Franco. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Eugene Solari. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Solari.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Lewis.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Christian Pacheco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Diaz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter number 2.
Luis Arias 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Lewis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Count even at 2-2. Pops this one up. Anderson is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The next twin up, Polanco. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Harold.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone!
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of
Luis Diaz.
Into the box now, Luis Diaz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pacheco. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Another shot now.
The right
J.J.
fielder.
Bradley.
J.J.
And a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the
now
4th time he struck
the catcher,
out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Alfaro.
And that misses ball 1. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late. But into the box, Alex K.
Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder, Alex K.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated
There's a look
hitter,
at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. He went deep last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. So 1-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire.
Now
Used
batting,
to say all
right
the time
fielder,
it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for me. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
The batter.
Ready now for the Marlins. Number 6. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diaz. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. One left for Garcia. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gibby.
Up next for Minnesota, Eugene Solari. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. Hard liner towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Royce.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Royce Lewis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, The center fielder.
Standing in, Christian Pacheco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in to start the 9th, Harold Ramirez,
for the Marlins.
And they'll need him to get something going here. Miguel Castro takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but they'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Number
Starts
51.
him out with a curveball for a strike. Castro, a 27-year-old, has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count 1 and 2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Bases are empty, one man out. That's popped up out towards short right field. Arias has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next
That's
for the Marlins.
Exactly what they wanted.
The first baseman,
up in the zone.
Lewis.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-1 the final today. Minnesota jumped out to an
the
early
final
lead
line
in the
score
first
for this
and never
afternoon's
looked
ball
back.
game.
Jose
For the
Barrios
victorious
earns
Twins,
his 6th
7
winning
runs
decision
on
in this
9
one
hits.
as he turns
No
in
errors.
8
They left
strong
2 men
innings
on
of
base.
work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan
Time of the ball
Flezak,
game,
Heidi
3
Watney,
hours
and our
and
entire
5
crew.
minutes.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Thank you
for
for
more,
joining
make
us
your way
here
over
this
to
afternoon.
theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.